We will now complete our presentation of the wall climbing event. In blue, it's Star Villarreal, Snaku Green, Cuco Gonzalez, Jollibee Red, Ella Bernal, and JC of Tide White. Good advantage this time by Ella Bernal, but she has a bit of a problem proceeding from the middle section of the wall. But there's nobody else coming in close at second. It looks like Ella will take care of business here, just inches away from taking first place. She's just making sure, and definitely she goes home with the win. Second place is still not in sight, and look at Cuco Gonzalez still struggling at the lower half, and the rest of the field will just pick up the crumbs, so to speak. So Ella Bernal of Jollibee Red completing business here, and her teammates help her along. Let's move on to the seventh group. From Clean Tissue Blue, it's Ira Gossa, Sylvia Sanchez from Snaku Green, Joan Quintas, there she is in Tide White, and Isla Marie of Jollibee Red. Look at this. This is close. Sylvia Sanchez against Clean Tissue Blue's Ira Gossa. They're in the middle of the wall, but that seems to be the sector where most of our climbers encounter the difficulties. But this is close. This is neck and neck. Slight advantage by Ira Gossa, but Sylvia Sanchez not exactly giving up. Look at this. The secret here sometimes is power in your legs, and you can tell that Sylvia Sanchez is trying immensely, but it will be Ira Gossa who will take care of the win, giving some points and some marks for Clean Tissue Blue. The women doing extremely well, and Sylvia Sanchez satisfied. She's like a fairy godmother floating down along with the harness. She's satisfied with her performance despite finishing second. She's tired, you can tell, but Ira Gossa happy with that particular win. There's Boyet Ferro, one of her teammates, saying, good job, well done. And Snaku Green with a good advantage here as we move into the gentlemen. Rodel Santos is in green. Sonny Tuaso is from Jollibee Red. Ian De Leon is in Tide White. And Boyet Ferro, the very athletic Boyet Ferro, is in Clean Tissue Blue. Whoa, that was quickly done by Rodel Santos, and Snaku Green continues its dominance of the wall climbing event. That was done very quickly, and the men showing that they can take care of this particular wall with no problem at all. And here is our final group. Ella Bernal from Jollibee Red, JC from Tide White, Ira Gossa from Clean Tissue Blue, and Maya Mercado from Snaku Green. And look at that. It looks like JC is encountering a bit of a problem there, but she manages to reestablish control over the wall. It's close for second, but it looks like JC will take care of business here, and she will give Tide White a couple of points, and the battle for second continues. And it looks like Maya Mercado will, oh boy, she's happy, and Maya Mercado will pick up the second spot. And that will complete all our climbers for the wall climbing event in the Star Olympics for this year. And there's the confirmation. Snaku Green taking care of business, Jollibee Red picking up second, Clean Tissue Blue with third, and Tide White picking up fourth with 10 points. Okay, welcome to our mixed relay. This is a unique introduction that we're making for the Star Olympics for the year 2000 to give a chance for all the swimmers. This is a unique race. We have 25 meters for the first swimmers, which are women. We have a false start immediately. And the middle swimmer is also a female. She is at the 25-meter mark. The entire pool has the length of 50 meters. Now, a third swimmer, which is a male, is waiting at the other end of the pool. And the final swimmer, the anchor, is a male swimmer, and he will complete 50 meters as well. So the men have the bigger task here, while the women are going to do 25 meters here. Okay, just to give you an idea of the participants, in lane number 3, we have for Tide White, we have a combination of Alice Dixon and Genevieve Lee, John Hilario. We're off, and we have a good start. White has the initiative, and it's a slow, easy swim. We have to understand that Jackie Castillao already with a big swim earlier with a victory, but there's a good swim by Genevieve Lee, and there's the pass off at the middle. Alice Dixon slightly ahead at this point, and there is Jackie Castillejo, who is the second swimmer. Red is falling behind, but look at Alice Dixon and Jackie Castillejo go toe-to-toe here. It's now an attempt to touch the wall, and it will be made now. It's completed. Blue squad with the early lead. Still failing to complete is red as well as green. And it looks like it's going to be a battle between Clean Blue as well as Tide White. Lawrence David of Clean Blue. And now the struggle. Look at Green catching up quickly. Eric Kison, who won earlier the 50-meter swim, is going to be the anchor for the green squad. It's going to be a major finish here. Let's see how this will end. Eric Kison is waiting for his touch. Going into the last swimmer, Mike Montevera, and look at this. Eric Kison with the early lead. In the meantime, Eric Kison with an advantage of at least 5 lengths and swimming beautifully. Eric Kison slowly but surely pulling away from the rest of the pack while it seems to be a battle for second spot. Clean Blue is trying to give chase, but Eric Kison looks like he's in command. Losing a bit of steam now, but it looks like it's going to be Snuggle Green with a big come from behind victory. And Mike Montevero in second spot leading the blue squad. But a beautiful swim by Snuggle Green, showing all and sundry that they are in charge of the swimming event of the Star Olympics for this year.
Please prepare for the kayak. Okay, for the kayak, for the blue team, we have LJ Moreno, Elaine Kimwell, Pike Montevero, Lawrence David. And for the Tide White, for the kayak, we have Susette Ranillo, Maita.
Here's a second look at that swim earlier as we see how Eric Kison fashioned out this big win for the Snuggle Green squad.
Jollibee Red for the kayak, we have Gerald.
At the early stages of the race, it didn't look like Green had any chance really of taking command, but once the male swimmers took over, then they were fully in charge of this particular relay. Look at Eric Kison swimming so gracefully, and he will touch the wall first, completing this victory by Snuggle Green. It's a big win, and woo, laglag pa. Pati yung official ay nabasa pa rin. Okay, let's give you the official results. Snuggle Green finishing first with a time of 1 minute 54.19. In second spot, we have Clean Blue, and their time is 1:57.98. In third spot is Jollibee Red, and they finished over 2 minutes, while Tide White picking up the rear with a time of 2 minutes 13.52. So a good win by Snuggle Green, with still the kayak event to come here in the Star Olympics for the year 2000. Okay, welcome to the Team Kayak event of the Star Olympics for the year 2000. And this is going to be one of the highlight events of the swimming competition. Always an interesting piece of action here. In lane number 1, it will be the Tide White squad of Susette Ranillo, Genevieve Lee, Jong Hilario, and Paolo Gabriel. The women will start off, and we're just about ready to get going here. And in lane number 2, it will be the blue squad, LJ Moreno, Elaine Kimwell, Pike Montevero, Lawrence David. In lane number 3, it will be Leon, Gerard Lolion, Michael Hornales, and Arlene Papin. Green will be in lane number 4. The lady combination will be Maricel Morales and Charmaine Suarez, while the men will be Leonardo Litton and Christopher Genova. And we are off with the kayak competition. This is not as easy as it seems, ladies and gentlemen, because it requires maximum coordination. In fact, you should not be rushing yourself. There's a tendency to rush things, but look at lane number 3, the red squad, Jollibee Red, managing to establish some kind of rhythm. It is Tide White, however, who is clearly ahead, slightly ahead. Susette Ranillo and Genevieve Lee trying to coordinate well. It's Susette doing a good job of steering the team. White is ahead. They're just trying to maintain some kind of balance. Jollibee Red is in second spot, while Blue is really struggling way back there. The green squad has gotten something going, but it is Tide White clearly ahead with nobody offering any kind of competition. The Jollibee Red squad is manning second spot. This is Aliona as well as Arlene Papin, but it is Tide White with Susette Ronilio and Genevieve Lee way ahead, and they're ready for the pass-off to the gentlemen, and it's going to happen just about now. They're so confident with their lead right now, and that they are casually riding the kayak, taking as much time as they can possibly muster because they are way ahead. Tide White with a lot of confidence. They haven't gotten the men going yet off the rhythm. There has to be some kind of synchronized effort here when you go through the kayak event. And Jollibee Red still really struggling, while on the other hand, the Blue squad is nowhere in sight. Clean Blue with LJ Moreno and Elaine Kimwell are way in the rear. Should be interesting how the points will fall into place after this competition, just before the ball games get going in just a short while. And for the record, this is happening at just about 1:30 in the afternoon. And look at the gentlemen for the white squad, Jong Hilario and Paulo Gabriel, trying to establish some kind of control. The girls were able to give them a sizable lead. It's up to them to maintain it. It's up to them to hold on the fort. Susette Ranillo is trying to coach the team as they try to get into some kind of coordination. The kayak is beginning to fall out of the pool. This lead, let's see if they are able to maintain it. Looks like that they are just 20 meters away from completing a win here. Second place is still up for grabs with Jollibee Red still in the second spot. Green has yet to touch the wall. Blue is still in the middle of the pool off the front end. And Tide White will take this paddling away. They will take this so easily because of the big lead established by the ladies earlier. Susette Ranillo and Genevieve Lee doing a magnificent job of dictating the tempo for the white squad, and Tide White goes home with this one. Second place, well, let's see if they ever finish into second place. And finally, a team comes in to check in as our second placer, but Tide White not to be denied in the team kayak event. Snaku Green picking up the 15 points that will help them in their campaign here in the Star Olympics in the team competition. Clean Tissue Blue picking up fourth spot and the corresponding 10 points. Now we proceed to the awarding ceremonies now for the men's 50-meter finals. And of course, Eric Kison, you saw him take care of business there with Juan Mig Bondok in second, ER Ejercito in third. And now we move over to the women and the winners in the 25-meter finals. Alice Dixon finished in second. Earlier you saw Charmaine Suarez, but our champion here is Jackie Castillejo, proving again her athletic versatility. And look at the winner's circle, smiles all around for the photographers. And now we moved into the mixed relay event, and this is Jollibee Red and some of their members like Eileen Papin, Selena Cortez. The men were Nico Sandoval and Michael Roy Hornales, and they picked up third place. That's Jollibee Red taking care of business there. In the meantime, as Mr. Jack B. Jaime of Milo presents the medals to our second placer, it's the Clean Tissue Blue team. Jackie Castillejo picking up another swimming medal. Samantha Torres, Spike Montevero, and Lawrence David completing this quartet of swimmers. Smiles all around. And look at this. This is the circle of champions. The Snaku Green team with Mai Davao, Charmaine Suarez, Jeffrey Kison, and Eric Kison. The Kison brothers showing all and sundry that they have the spunk and the skills to dominate in the swimming events. And Charmaine Suarez, she contributed as well. So that completes our roster of swimming events, and applause all around for all our winners. Jackie Castillejo happy, of course. And now we move into the awarding ceremony for the Team Kayak event. And this was a struggle, but not for the Tide White team. There is the Snaku Green squad. Snaku Green, they're just happy to be able to complete the event. And in third place, our third place finisher, that was Snaku Green. In the meantime, second place was Jollibee Red. And this is our circle of champions. The women took care of setting the pace. Jose Tronillo and Genevieve Lee, while Jong Hilario and Paolo Gabriel took care of bringing home the bacon for the Tide White squad, and they pick up some valuable points that will be so essential in the overall campaign for overall honors in the Star Olympics for this year. Herman Moreno, our KAPPT president, helping out in the presentation of the medals. We welcome you to the one and only relay event that we have here for the Star Olympics. This is going to involve 2 males, 2 females per squad. In the picture you're seeing right now, they're preparing the runners for their respective positions. There will be 4 runners. We will have the white squad in the first lane, and leading off will be Luchi de Guzman. In lane number 2, it will be the blue squad. And we're going to check out on Jackie Casillero as the first runner, and then later on in lane number 3, the first runner will be it looks like what's listed here is Ella Bernal. We'll confirm that. In the 4th lane, it will be Snacko Green. The lead-off runner will be Charmaine Suarez. We'd just like to thank some of our sponsors before we go anywhere else, and while we're waiting the start of this race, the Star Olympics would like to thank Milo, the official energy drink of the Star Olympics for 2000, Rexona Extra Dry, the official deodorant of the Star Olympics for this year, Konica, the official films and cameras of Star Olympics 2000, Crystal Clear. If not for them, we would run out of energy, because they are our official drinking water for the Star Olympics for this year. Manila Bulletin is our official newspaper as well for the Star Olympics for this year. Just about ready to get going. And here we go, moments away from the start of the 4x50 mixed relay finals. The early lead has been established by the blue squad, picking up some valuable points in the men's 100, and they now have a sum of 70, while the white squad is in second with 45. Here we're off and running with the first stretch. Green has a slight lead right now, and here come the males. Mike Montevero with a good push, but it is Snacko Green with a slight lead, and Isabel Granada picks up the baton. Blue with a slight advantage here, and Boyet Pero is going to anchor this, and it looks like it's another victory for Blue, and with a win here, they will continue to establish their lead and clearly dominate the track events of the Star Olympics for this year. That was the clean blue squad. Boyet Pero, Mike Montevero, and Jackie Casillero, Daisy Reyes, parang hindi pinawisan si Boyet Pero. Ayun, there's Daisy Reyes, and the congratulations all around. If you take a look at the race anew, here's Daisy Reyes. She's in the staggered start, slightly behind there, but she'll pick up speed. And Pike Montevero, who finished second the men's 100, managed to establish a sizable advantage as well off the pass-off here. Looks like Snacko Green was able to establish some kind of lead, but it did not last very long. Ito po, bubulusok, didikit na rito, and off the pass-off to Jackie Castillejo. Isabel Granada just off your picture. Ito na. Ito yung major pass-off, and Boyet Pero together with Daisy Reyes. It is actually Daisy Reyes who ends up as the third runner, and Boyet Pero has nobody to dance with at the finish line. So the clean blue squad completing their dominance of the track events of the Star Olympics for this year. As the athletes prepare themselves for the next set of events, let's take a look at the confirmation of the results. Clean Tissue Blue with their advantage in this track event, the mixed relay run. They pick up the 30 points. Tide White finishing in second. Snacko Green picking up the 15 for third. And Jollibee Red struggling and picking up the 10 points for fourth spot.
Kudos to Jackie Castillejo for winning the gold in the women's 25-meter swim and a silver in the 50-meter dash. That's athletic versatility. A grand salute from Caja de Oro by Orocan. For additional closet space, mag-Caja de Oro na.
Given the tightness of the competition in the team standings, this event, which is just beginning to happen behind us, the Tug of War event, is going to be very, very critical. It's going to be a test of individual strength as well as collective strength. Titingnan natin kung makakatulong yung combination ng babae at lalaki para makompensate yung weaknesses at strengths nila para maging isang team sila sa pagbubuo ng kanilang winning side dito sa ating Tug of War competitions. Given again how tight the competition is, this event is very, very important. And here we go. There's the tug. Red seems to have the slight advantage. It's going to be winner against winner, loser against loser. There's a standstill, a stalemate of sorts. Red had the initial momentum but unable to get it across. Red looks like it has a chance, but blue is making up for a lot of lost ground. Jollibee Red is almost there. Just one pull will do it, but they can't. The referee will blow his whistle only when it gets across. It hasn't crossed yet. No, it has not crossed yet according to the official. It's still centimeters short. Blue has a chance. However, red will finally win this one. Center ribbon to your side. Good tug by white, but green with a quick response. There's a standstill. Maganda ang bawi ng white. Maganda rin ang bawi ng green. White seems to have the slight advantage going over that midcourt line. It's going the way of white, but green is managing to hold its ground, trying to pull together to offset the advantage that white has established early on. But white with another good pull. Green is falling down together, trying to offset the initial tug made by the white squad. Tide White unable to capitalize on their early advantage. This is a standstill. This can go either way. Halos ayaw gumalaw sa gitna. Again, White with a good tug. They have the advantage now. Green will have to respond, and now White is just a few centimeters away. They will win it.
Okay.
Tide White will have a chance to go into the championship and take this and make a significant run at the overall standings. Green with a good response, however, they were unable to sustain it. The official underwear of Star Olympics 2000. We are underway. Green, galit na galit dun sa kanilang pagkakatalo kanina with the first big pull. Again, the ribbon is in the middle. Blue is trying to tug together. White is cheering for blue because they don't want green to make any more headway in the team standings. It's still stuck in the middle. It's not moving. Finally, blue could be just an inch away and they win. Doing its best against Nahu Green. Look at White make a mighty tug at it. Red is trying to stand its ground, but they seem to be losing their footing. White has the momentum. White with a slight edge. It's now a big edge. It's approaching the marker, and it's moments away from the big win. Umiinit na ho ang excitement dito sa ating Star Olympics for the year 2000. Gaya ng alam nyo na, in-introduce natin this year ang junior basketball. So itong ating mga younger stars ay magkaroon ng more chances na makalaro sa ating mga basketball games. In the future, makikita rin natin sila sa ating senior games. In the meantime, let's start with this game, the battle for third place, featuring Clean Tissue Blue up against Tide White. At ang kasama nating si Bob Novales ang bahala sa inyo.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're just in time for the Junior Basketball Play for Third here in Star Olympics 2000, kung saan ang magkakalahok po ngayon ang Tide White at ang Clean Blue. Yung Clean Blue po ang naglaro last week. Kalaban nila ang red team kung saan natalo sila na 21-18. Yun namang Tide White ay natalo rin last week, kaya sila ngayon ang maglalaban. Ang White naman natalo dun sa green team sa score na 14-9. So if you're ready, ito na po ang labanan para sa third place dito po sa Star Olympics 2000. The team in blue, ang clean blue, ay may starting lineup composed of Brian Martin, Danilo Barrios, Lance Andrada, rather Mo Twister, Sherwin Rue at si Mark Lapid. On the other side, the team is second is being readied. Let me remind everyone na 4 na quarter ang lalaruin itong mga team na ito with 8 minutes for each quarter running time except dun sa final 2 minutes. Ako po si Bob Navales para dito sa Star Olympics 2000. Si Harold pinasa sa gilid and good barreling shot. Swak agad para kay John Paul Del Rosario. Here's Mo Twister. Si Mo, maganda pinakita ng previous na laro nila. Yun nga lang, kinapos sila dun sa laban na yun kung saan natalo sila dun sa Jollibee Red, 21-18. Good basket there after an assist. Basket scored by Mark Lapid. Well, Tommy Toss considering the shot pero ipinasa muna. Ball being moved around by the white team pero mukhang maganda depensa ng blue at the moment. Di makakita ng butas yung white. There's Harold Macasero firing one. It's offline. Now Twister in a hurry. Dito sa kabila. Sumalaksak through the middle. Missed the shot. Meron tayong rebound mula kay Mark Lapid. His follow-up goes in. Foul on Sherwin Rue. R-O-U-X. And Star Olympics would like to thank the following sponsors: Extraderm Plus Exfoliant, Nestea, Promac, Daz Ultra Dishwashing Liquid, Clean Cotton, Clean Toothbrush, Modest Spirit, Standard Appliances, Goldilocks Bake Shop, Apollo Pure Petroleum Jelly, Bygone, Caniston Cream, Bayer Aspirin, Apollo Muriatic Acid, Baby Flow Disposable Diapers, Marby's Food Venture, Baby Flow Cologne, Carefree Breathable Panty Shields, AT&T 10512 USA Collect, Panacup Bake Shop, Myra 300E, Hartman Basics, Albatross Bathroom Deodorizer, Lemon Squares, Potency, Blimpworks Incorporated, and Banky Trading Incorporated. Final 2-minute warning has been announced. 2 minutes na lang, or even less. Blue team with a slim 1-point lead at 45-44. Who will take third place? We will know in a matter of seconds. Mo Twister driving in, missing that running shot. Marcus Madrigal, rather slow up court pero siya pa rin ang tumutok pagdating sa dulo. Knocks down 2 blue shirts. Clean Blue has a very, very slim lead o isang posporo ang kanilang lamang at 45-44. Star Olympics 2000, third place in junior basketball is at stake. RD Aquino trying to go through 2 walls and there's a foul given up between the red team and the green team. Here's Mo. Firing it from way, way out. He misses. At ngayon, ang puti, may pag-asang makuha ang lamang. Here's Del Rosario, si John Paul Del Rosario. Hinihingi ni Marcus Madrigal ang bola. He might have the shot here. Pero ipinasa pa niya sa loob. Marco McKinley, binalik kay Marcus. Sumagasa sa loob. Masyadong masikip. Ipinasa sa gilid and a missed shot by the white team. A missed opportunity para sa puti. 43 seconds natitira sa larong ito. 45-44 ang score. Angat ang mga naka-asul o bughaw sa wikang Tagalog. Brian Martin driving in. Drop pass and a missed shot by RD Aquino. The white team gains possession. 23 seconds remaining. Enough time for the white team to win here. This is for the win, probably. Paulo in a hurry and gets the bucket. Still a chance for the blue team to come back. 46-45 with 15 seconds left. Brian Martin now in the front court. Gets the opening. 8 seconds remaining. Here's Mo Twister. Amid the shrieking, fires an outside shot. He misses. Si John Lopez with a follow-up. With 1 second remaining is fouled. Blue team could tie it up with a basket on the free throw line here. Well, no free throws are going to be given, so wala pala sa penalty at hindi act of shooting yung itinawag. So binabawi natin yung sinabi natin free throw. 1 second left on this offense. So na-set up ni Robin De Rosa. Let's see what will work. Natapik And the white team steals the victory here from the blue squad. Could have been different kung yung free throw nga ay naibigay. Pero yun nga daw, ang foul daw ay nasa ilalim according to the refs. And short heave of breath, and the Tide White team comes off the smoke as the victors, 46-45, claiming third place in the competitions here in junior basketball sa Star Olympics 2000.